Hey guys, Zach with Zach's GT Garage here. Today we're going to go over the differences between the 35th anniversary hood scoop and the 01 to 04 stock hood scoop. So if you follow my channel or have seen it before, I did a 35th anniversary story, and in the beginning of that, when I first got the car, it had a matte black hood with a MMD hood scoop on it, and whoever the previous owners were, they had cut in a big hole in the hood, and I believe it was a stock hood. But I've been on the hunt and search for a 35th anniversary hood scoop because I'm bringing this car back to original. And so a few years ago, I had gotten a 35th anniversary hood scoop, but it was in the silver metallic. And so I thought, okay, whenever I can, I'll just use that and repaint the hood, because as you know, I put a torch red hood on from a 2004 model, and it had the stock 01 to 04 hood scoop. Still looked better than the hood that I ended up with when I first got the car. But recently, I had found a Performance Red 35th anniversary hood scoop off a 35th anniversary car. Now, they also did have the same hood scoop on the limited edition spring feature that they did in 2000. Needless to say, it's still pretty hard to find. So here's a 2001 to 2004 stock hood scoop. You can tell it sits a little bit taller on the hood. It has more of a back to it. Here's the view of what it looks like from inside the car. As you can see, the honeycombs are smaller, but there are a lot more of them. And here's what the back side of it looks like. It's got 7 studs that you have little bolts to that you would bolt it down to the hood, and 2 pins on the front and the back, so that way the hood scoop can sit on top of the hood. Then you can bolt it down. And here is what a 35th anniversary hood scoop looks like. You can see it's a little bit shorter and more narrower. And on the back, it comes down to where it's almost flush with the hood. And then here is a side-by-side of what the 01 to 04 stock hood scoop looks like with the 35th anniversary hood scoop. You could definitely tell there's a difference. And here you can also tell the differences between the 2 honeycombs as well. On the back side of the 35th anniversary hood scoop, you can also tell how different it looks underneath here. You just have 2 bolts that you bolt on up front by the honeycomb on the hood, and then the rest of it is just 3M double-sided tape with those 2 mounting pins right in the middle of the hood scoop. It was pretty cool to see and learn how different these 2 hood scoops are, and as well as how different they are the way they mount to the hood. And here is the wrecked 35th anniversary GT that I got the hood scoop and a couple other parts from. Sadly, this car only had about 77,000 original miles on it. So now it's time to take the hood insulator off so that way I can access the hood scoop. Now I got my trim removal tool, and now we got to take off 8 of these little push pins here that hold the hood insulator on the hood. So once those are out, the hood insulator can come down and I can access the bolts for the hood scoop. And here's what the push pins look like. You want to be very careful when you remove them so that way you don't damage or break them. Now I just got one more to go, and I had my son come over and help me hold the hood insulator on the other side so I can get the last one, and then we can lift it down carefully together. Now we're just going to set the hood insulator just off to the side, out of the way. Now with the hood insulator out of the way, we can access these bolts here. Let me just turn on my flashlight here. There we go. Now here is where the bolts are under the hood. There's bolt number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6, and number 7. So now that the bolts are undone, now you just got to separate the hood scoop from the hood, and it has 3M double-sided tape, so it might be a little hard to get unstuck, but you'll want to pry carefully onto it so that way you don't damage anything. And here's what it looked like when I got the hood scoop off. Now here's a close-up so that way you can see where the holes are on the hood for the hood scoop. Now it's time to clean where the hood scoop used to sit, because with new 3M tape you want that surface clean all the way so that way it doesn't stick to any dirt. That way it sticks to the hood and stays on the car.
Then while I was finishing cleaning where the old hood scoop used to be, Justin SVT came to hang out in his zinc yellow 03 Mach 1. One day I'll get a Mach 1 of my own, have it sit next to the 35th anniversary GT in the garage. I can dream. Picture credit goes to Justin SVT. Here's what it looked like after I got it all cleaned up. You can see there on the left, Justin SVT holding the 35th anniversary hood scoop. We were just kind of mocking it up, trying to figure out if it's just going to drop into place. Nope. Does it even line up with the holes that are already drilled in the car? It doesn't. Do we have to drill new, bigger holes for the 35th anniversary hood scoop to fit? Yes. We had to drill more holes. That way, the 35th anniversary hood scoop could fit correctly. And here's what it looks like once we got everything to fit and it was set in place and installed on the car. I am super happy with it. Here's what it looks like inside the car. I am so happy that I finally have a 35th anniversary hood scoop on this car. I have wanted this since I've had this car, and I just absolutely love on how it turned out. Thanks again for Justin SVT coming to hang out and also help out. Such a good time with Justin SVT. Now here is the size difference. You can see where the old 01 to 04 GT hood scoop used to sit on the car. And you can tell a difference on the size of the hood scoop between the 01 to 04 GT hood scoop and the 35th anniversary hood scoop. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it was really cool to see the differences between the 35th anniversary hood scoop and the 01 to 04 GT hood scoop. And here you can see the honeycomb matches the size and shape as the side scoop inserts, and also on the back of the car, it matches the honeycomb deck panel in between the taillights. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like, and stay tuned for more Mustang and Escort GT content.